As the government has assured Kenyans that the process leading to the pronouncement of the 9th of August polls result will be tamper-proof. ICT Cabinet Secretary Joe Mucheru says the government has invested heavily in security to uphold the integrity and conduct of the polls.
ICT Cabinet Secretary Joe Mucheru has assured the country that the general elections will be free and fair. Speaking during a consultative meeting with mobile network providers and the Editors Guild, Mucheru said the government has put in measures to ensure that the integrity and the transparency of the results are beyond reproach.
The security teams have worked very hard to ensure that we're protecting our network in those areas, and the MNOs have been working with us. So again, those places are covered. We also have directed that the networks, no more upgrades or improvements that we hold. This means people should not be digging up to bring cables and so on during this time, so that we minimize any network outage. Protecting the infrastructure, that is being done for the election already. So we have both the police and even KDF in certain areas, ensuring that those towers are protected.
At the same time, the ICT Cabinet Secretary urged the media to play its role and ensure it relays accurate information, even as he allayed fears that the internet might be shut.
And we will make sure that if there's any fake tallies, those are going to be dealt with. I think that is what is important. If it's not from IEBC, then of course it will be dealt with. If people are bringing in misinformation, fake news, if they are coming up with their own news stations and so on, those will be dealt with. Because again, security in our country is paramount.
Mobile telecommunication service provider Safaricom assuring the country that it has put in place measures to ensure no one will interfere with vote transmission during the 9th August elections. Safaricom Chief Executive Officer Peter Ndegwa said the telco company is keen on providing the right services during the polling process as required by the law.
It is secure, and we have bank-grade security because we drive a lot of M-Pesa. So I think that's all you should be aware, that no one can interfere with the content that's being transmitted when we are transmitting it to IEBC. We will play to the best of our ability. We have an infrastructure that is robust and one that cannot be interfered by people unless physically, in which case we'll address any physical interference, whether that's power or any other element. So I think that I just want to reassure you, we are a neutral party. We want the tallying, or rather, we want the transmission to happen in an appropriate way.
For Channel 1 News, I'm Gladys Mungai.